Hey everyone, welcome to Snatch Chat, where I'm here to help you lose fat but not your mind. I am Tiffany, certified personal trainer, certified nutrition specialist, and a body snatcher. Okay, snatching some bodies. So today we will be talking about mental health. Okay, so we are in a very trying time. A lot of people are dealing with mental health issues with this whole quarantine and the coronavirus. So I want to talk about 3 ways that exercise has been proven, not just, kind of this phantom kind of, advice, but 3 research studies and ways that it's been proven that it actually does affect your mental health and that exercise improves it quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to get into that. But first, make sure you go to the description and get the 3 workouts that I put there. They are free. They are there for you to be able to just do them. So take advantage of that. They are very good ones and they are high fat burn because they are interval training workouts. Okay, strength mixed with interval training. And then also make sure you just subscribe to the channel, support your girl. Just press the little button if you find the information helpful and all of that. Okay, so let's get into today's topic. Yeah, it's a time, honey. It is a time. Okay, people are losing it a little, and it's been something that has affected people that never even thought they would have to deal with mental health issues. I have clients that are telling me that it's very frustrating. And on the interesting side, everyone has more time at home, but they're finding that they're still not working out, which I find to be the proof of what I always say, is that it's not that you don't have time. It's more of a commitment and an association with the need for the working out, because people have time now and they're really worried about, gaining weight and all of that. So I just want to go over 3 ways that you can definitely, 3 things you can know that will push you maybe to work out, even if you really don't want to, because to know that your brain is being affected and that it's actually good for you in other ways, I think is really worth the conversation. Okay, so I'm just going to get into the 3 points. Per usual, this is a chat, so I'm just going to, address my board here and go through the points, okay? So first, sleep. Okay, so the research study that I use for this one is the NCBI database, which is where I get a lot of my research studies. But this one was a compilation of 29 studies. Okay, 29 different studies, and they kind of just looked at the overwhelming, similarities in the studies. And they pretty much found that 29 of them actually proved that sleep is either improved with duration, which means you get more sleep after you work out, or the actual sleep is improved altogether, which means that you could be getting the same amount of sleep, but the actual depth of the sleep and how effective the sleep is can be upped quite a bit. Okay, so clearly that one is a no-brainer for how that is good for mental health. If you can sleep, that's a great thing. Now, a lot of people right now are probably sleeping in a little longer, but it's really like, are you getting effective and quality sleep, and are you losing sleep because of everything going on, things like that. So just knowing that exercise can aid in you feeling better in that capacity is already enough reason to do it. Okay, number 2, energy. So a lot of people always claim they are fatigued and don't have any energy. So for this one, I'm using an ACE study, which is the American Council on Exercise. That's where I got my certification for my personal training. They did one and proved that as little as 20 minutes a day, 3 days a week, lowered fatigue in most of the people dramatically. So it's really an interesting thing because clearly working out can, it brings out a lot of energy out of you, and people feel tired and drained afterwards. But I don't know if you feel it, but when I do it, I also feel this weird kind of energy burst. So basically, it kind of does both, but in the end, it really does long term give you an overall higher energy. Particularly for me, this is just a sidebar. Running does something special for me, but even after strength training, which is what I focus on, I feel amazing. But I will just sidebar, I don't know what it is about running, but I feel a whole different thing with my mental health with running. It makes me feel sane, and I will even admit that with this whole quarantine, there's not much you can do. So running or going for a walk, of course, with, precautions, mask or whatever your, government is telling you to do as far as avoiding people and all that, as long as those things are in place, the walking and running outside has been a great mental health reliever for me, and it's given me a lot of energy as well. So that's just a sidebar, but yeah, definitely energy boost is one of the things. So that is number 2. And then last but not least, it is a mood and stress reliever. Well, mood improver, stress reliever, which I would say in this time is clearly one of the biggest problems with mental health, is that people are just really feeling shitty right now. It is what it is. Like, when people are uprooted from their regular routines and they are put into a position where they don't have access to things that they're used to having access to, whether it be the gym or whatever, it does make people very stressed, and it puts people in depression. Depression is already being proven to have increased since this whole thing has broken out. As of this recording, it's been, a couple months. Well, it started early March, so yeah, it's going on a couple months. So it really is like starting to take effect on people. So for this one, I actually looked at a Harvard study, which was done last year, 2019, and they proved that you have a 26% decrease in odds of getting depressed if you exercise. And that's as little as 15 minutes a day of intense workouts or an hour of low intensity. So just like doing an hour of some kind of low intensity, and by that I don't even mean you have to, that could be cleaning the house. So let it add up to an hour. You can do some cleaning in the house, doing a walk. Last video I mentioned home cardio hacks and doing home cardio with the music and just taking breaks, just getting up, moving. All these things actually improve your mood, okay? And so that is clearly what we associate most with mental health, other than like disorders and, things like that, but mood and how you feel. So those are the 3 points, okay? So I'll just recap them. So the first one is sleep. So you want to make sure that, you understand the link that exercise, whether it makes you tired or not, you're actually going to have improved sleep. And then on the flip side of that, number 2 is that it still gives you energy, and it boosts your energy overall to perform tasks every day. And then number 3, it increases your mood so that you can perform those tasks every day. So I can't state it enough. And I, on a personal level with clients and just people that interact with me through, be it like Instagram DMs or whatever, just the overall sentiment is that a lot of people don't understand just how much, it's a chicken and egg thing, right? So you won't really know until you stick to it. So if you've never had a consistent, working out consistently, you're not going to know the effects of it. So you have to just start, okay, in order to reap the benefits. So that will be my action step, is to just start, okay? Go do the 3 workouts that I put in the link in the Y'all, I cannot shake this Instagram talk. I'm gonna get better, but it's a description, okay? It's a description. Okay, just for foresight, I'm pretty active on Instagram. That's where I started with, and that's where most of my audience is. So this YouTube thing is new for me. So like the lingo is different. Just in case you haven't seen a video and you're like, what is this girl talking about? I go follow me on Instagram too. It's there. It's in the bio. Look, I'm still doing it. Still doing it. It is in the description or the little thing. I gotta learn what these things are, but you can follow me on Instagram. I put it in my actual picture thing. You know, I sound like a fool right now, but anyways, ignore me. But anyways, just get started. Go do the workouts that I put together. They're really good ones. I don't play games. My workouts are bomb.com. Okay, you will feel the burn. Okay, and you will sweat a little. Okay. So other than that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you found anything useful. Comment, let me know how all of this is affecting you, if you've been working out more, if you've been working out less, if you have found that time has actually been a good thing and that being at home has sparked your fitness and, you know, encouraged you to actually be able to commit to it. Because I've heard both ends. I've heard both ends, and people who are very surprised that with all the time that they're not doing as much as they could, and then people who are really, really proud of themselves that they are, you know, doing more than usual. So I would love to hear your insights on this, and then tell me if there's anything that you particularly find good for mental health with exercise, or if you've noticed any changes for yourself. Okay, so that is it for this episode. So until next time, take care of yourself, eat well. I will add, this is all about the immune system. Lots of vitamin C, lots of vitamin D. Okay, eating correctly is one of your biggest defenses for any autoimmune disease. So this is no different. I'm not saying not to wear the mask. You should be wearing masks. You should be, you know, doing everything that they're telling you to do, but you know, eating well will help you as well. So you got to build your immune system to its best capacity and all that. Okay, so eat well. Okay, all right, till next time, take care, and I will see you soon.